It's a time. A package from China. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video, we are going to take a close look at the MIDI Game Player 500 games in one. I've reviewed a lot of these weird Game Boy lookalike handhelds, but this one costs around $15. What you can expect is not a lot, of course, but maybe this is a fun product, so that's the reason why I'm always trying to review these things. So having in the red, the blue and the green color, I ordered myself the red version. It comes with a 2.4 inch wide LCD. Wide, what do you mean with that? I don't know, to be honest. There are not EPS displays, but that's almost impossible for the money. Okay, so let's take a close look at it and what's inside. Okay, so this is what you're going to get in the package, and this device doesn't have a TV out because some of these handhelds have this, but of course this is just a super low budget, $15. I must say this thing is super thin, but let's take a close look at the toilet paper manual, or piece of paper that says how to use it with some basic explanations, nothing really special. And I have never seen a very short flimsy cable like this. Look at this. Alright, for charging the internal battery, so let's take a close look at the handheld itself. But okay, so I already mentioned this thing is super thin. I have never seen a handheld like this before. Okay, the D-pad, everything is very nice and flattened out. So basically you can put it in your pocket very easily. With the A, B, X and Y, the on and off switch. Doggy, shh. On and off switch over here. It's very neat that they put it over here. This position normally is always on the top. And the first thing that is just new is that we're having different languages now, and not only the Chinese and English, but also having, I think it's Arabic, Spanish and Portuguese. It's kind of interesting to having more different languages now. I'm very curious what we're going to get in the future. Volume control, reset, but always a big bummer with these things are when you're pressing the reset button, yeah, you're going back to the main menu, so you need to choose your language every single time. The game list, this is just a funny thing to tell you guys. This is a 501, and this is the thing, I think it was very familiar with a lot of these NES multi-card collectors. So this multi-card you can buy separately, and it's more like a mixed bag, simply because we're having some naughty games, how I like to call it, but there are a lot of homebrew games, a lot of crap on it, and if you're looking closely, sometimes you can even find some double games. So this 501 stuff is just a freaking lie, and they even doing it from, I think, the beginning 90s, or let's say late 80s, with the NES. They were having these multi-game cards, and it was just the same story all over again. So the list itself, there are some familiar titles, but let's try to see how this thing is going to work. I must say the sound itself is not bad for this very tiny thin speaker inside. Okay, so let's start with a homebrew game. You can find these now on the new generation of NES systems. It's more like a racing game with a UFO. Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Really annoying sound. But I would say for this weird D-pad, it doesn't play that bad in my opinion. Okay, so let's try some more games with this game's power, or how it is called. Really annoying that I put it over here. Maybe it's more like they didn't have the right LCD display in it and just added a decal. Yeah, because the screen doesn't go any further than that. Let's press reset. But the fun fact is it will stay, the arrow point will stay on the English. Are you going to put it in the louder setting? You're only having 3 settings. Where's my freaking... Oh, I put it like this. So this is just the normal button. Then we get turbo button. Yep. And you play it like this. Okay. I must say the display doesn't look that bad. I have seen some shitty displays, but this thing, to be honest, blows my mind, man. For that money, Let's put them in volume number 2 because my speaker is not going to like it when I'm going to put them on level 3 for a very long time now. Alright, so let's try another game. Okay, so let's try this game. The only downside I find of this device is that there's a lot of reflection because of the glossy case. Give me the special tank, give me the good goodies. Okay, so let's see how this plays on this handheld. Oh yeah. Oh crap. Especially with this game, you need to use the down and up arrow a lot. Crap. Oh. Long live turbo button. The emulation itself on this freaking tiny thing is not bad at all. So I started the reviews a couple of years ago with these 8-bit stuff, and most of them had a really horrible sound, screen tearing, but I don't notice a lot of them are just screen tearing. I want to say what's just happening. Turbo button. Oh yeah, this is just a cheaty way to play. Alright, so let's try another one. Oh crap, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Oh. Alright guys, so what do I think of this new generation of portable devices? So it's quite a surprise to see that this thing runs pretty good. And I mean, we're pretty good. I have seen some horrible 8-bit handhelds, and most of them were just more like fun collectibles. But this thing, you can actually play some games on it. And the games are not running that bad, sound is good. The control is something you really need to get used to, especially with the AB, and they messed it up in my opinion. But when you're looking at the way, the form factor and how it plays, it's really fun, collectible, and you can still play some games on it. Yeah, let me know in the comments what do you think of this, what do you think of this super slim compact model. I want to thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit the bell, become one of the Wicked family, and I will see you in the next video.